Sheri Nixon with Keller Williams has joined me, and so welcome to the show. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me today. So you have been busy.
Yes.
Oh, very busy lately.
It is busy.
Tell me about that.
Definitely. I really work on not being too busy that it affects my customer service, because I do have a team. I have 3 people, including myself. I've got Paige, who works in the office, and she handles all the marketing and the contract to close. And then Shannon Sheehan's been with me for 8 years. She is the one that shows the buyers, and so personable and knowledgeable, and that helps me a lot. It frees up my time that I can then help do the negotiating and work with my listings.
Okay, and so really taking them by the hand and leading them through the process.
Yes.
It sounds like you have a pretty well-oiled machine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I know you've lived here for 20 years.
Yes.
Been a realtor for 15.
Yes.
Right? So what are you seeing now that's different than 10 or 15 years ago?
You know, lately it seems as if the agents are talking a lot about inspections. Inspection items are driving them crazy.
Okay.
They're longer, the lists are longer, and it's just really been a big thing that if you talk to agents lately, that's been a thing that bothers them a lot.
And so how are you able to overcome that issue?
So I think there's several things to do. One is you need to set expectations with the buyers is one of the things. You've got to make sure the buyers know that not everything has to be fixed. There's things that are normal wear and tear. Even fogged windows are in our contract normal wear and tear. And then the sellers, they need to know that they have to make sure everything is in working order. The contract states that all mechanical, electrical, plumbing, you know, the roof has to be free of leaks. And so I think a great thing to do is with my listings, I have a great connection with inspectors, and I think it's great to do a pre-inspection, because then the sellers know, they know what to do, and I ask them to do those repairs ahead of time. That is very helpful, and I think it keeps those deals from falling apart.
And it makes for not so many surprises.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what you want, the key to keeping things together.
Right. So if you have a buyer that is looking for a home and they really want to buy it, but it's hard for them to do so, how do you kind of navigate that with them?
Well, one of the things that I find is that people would love to have an oceanfront home, or, you know, water view. They want it under $1 million on the island. And I do have one of those things that you would think would be impossible to find, and I have it, I'm showing it on the screen now. It's 104 Crosswinds, and that is this big, beautiful 7-bedroom, 7.5 bath home. And it has that amazing view that people ask for. It goes all the way from the old oyster factory. You look across to the Shelter Cove. You can see the fireworks in the summer from there, and look out on the Broad Creek. It's a big piece of property, and it's in Crosswinds, and that's a very private gated community, so you can have your own personal compound there. And they don't accept short-term rentals, although that can be a fantastic place to just keep to yourself.
Yeah. Well, I know you said it's like you don't find too many of those.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this has been great.
Yeah. And so if a buyer wants to have a private, homey feel, but still gets good rental numbers, how do you recommend they go about doing that?
So, well, I recommend they look at my 5 Calabogie K, and that's there on the screen. And 5 Calabogie K, Calabogie K, as you know, is one of the most prestigious addresses in Sea Pines for sure. And this house, though, is on the causeway. Right after you make that right-hand turn off Plantation Drive, I'm not even sure people know, it's right there on the left. There is a big lagoon. It's over an acre property and a big house, and it sleeps 14. And the owner, where that address is a place where you would want to live forever, the owner moved to Myrtle Beach. They put it on the rental market, and in no time, on Vacation Rental by Owner, that VRBO, they did $100,000 of rentals in no time.
Amazing.
So yes, so that's a great property.
That sounds like a great property. So if somebody wants to see these properties or maybe other things that you have available, how do they get to you?
So give me a call. Obviously, I'd love to speak with my buyers and sellers, 843-301-2688. And then I have a great website. the SheriNixonTeam.com. I do a lot of blogs on there, so you can hear about the community. And then, of course, my Facebook page. I love the Sheri Nixon Hilton Head Living. That's a great way to reach me too. So.
Well, thank you, Sheri. It was a pleasure meeting you. You're
Yes.
going to have to come back and show us some more listings.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And if you do want to see those listings, make sure you're giving Sheri a call.
Thank you.